All glory and praise and honor unto the Most High. We're going to get into it, man. You know, everybody's looking. Everybody's waiting. And I'm telling you, it's already here, man. People already have this mark of the beast. They already have it. It's a spiritual mark, man, that the Most High could see, that the angels could see. And I've showed you examples of people, for example, that go into Freemasonry, that go into these Greek frats organizations. They have to take oaths that the Most High says not to do, that the scripture says not to do. And they're bowing themselves down to people that were in rebellion against the Most High. You know, they hold people that was in rebellion against the Most High in high esteem. And what the scripture says, that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination to the Most High. You know, the scripture says, look, we perish for a lack of knowledge, man. You know, these people, for example, you got Tubal Cain, which I showed you, submitted himself onto the fallen angels for his knowledge. You know, just like how a lot of these guys today are submitting themselves to the fallen angels for knowledge. That's why they're going into these organizations. Adam and Eve, what did they do? They ate the forbidden knowledge, you know, lies, false doctrine. This is what they're doing, man. And the reason our society is in so much chaos right now is because these fallen angels, these entities, are in rebellion against the Most High. You know, and our authority bows to them. Our leadership bows to them. You know, so everybody's waiting and looking who has the mark. Look, these guys are blatantly showing you right here that they accepted the mark. You know, and the scripture says we perish for a lack of knowledge. They may not know what they're doing. They may not necessarily know what they're doing. You know, and this is why a lot of people's going to perish, man. It's already here. People have it already. You know, oh, man. This is why the scripture says you can't serve two masters. It's a mark that the Most High can see, the angels could see. So you think that you're going to straddle the fence? No. All they're going to see is whether the Most High's mark on your head or whatever entity that you're bowing down to on your head. They already have it. People already have it, man. You need to wake up. Oh, man. A perfect example, once again, I posted a video on my channel with the gangbanger. I'm going to put the link in the comment section or the description box. He told you himself that he bowed down to Satan because he wanted a quick come up. And this is what they're all doing. And when they do this, that mark is on their forehead because this is who they're listening to. They already have it, man. People already have it. You go into the church, you know, you got the mega preachers on the big stage. They're crafty and sneaky too because they describe themselves as angels of light. You know, they have to be a part of these stuff. Anybody that's somebody they have to submit themselves over to these entities, man, if they want to keep moving up. Oh, man, it's what Satan took Yeshua HaMashiach up to the mountain and tried to offer him, and he said no. They want the things of the world, man. They want a quick come up, you know, because like I said, a lot of these people in this state that they're in right now, at the top, that's why the scripture says if the first will be last and the last will be first, they will be rejected. Because the Most High is not with this. You bowing down to the other beings because these beings rebelled. Oh, man. So you think you're going to make it to the kingdom, you know, bowing down to beings that rebelled? Hell no. People already have this mark, man. You know, we need to wake up and realize that. There's people walking around with it already. Oh, man. For example, look at Nimrod. Is a character that the Freemasons hold in high esteem. Hold up. Right here, it says, according to the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry, the legend of the craft in the old Constitution refers to Nimrod as one of the founders of Freemasonry, man. This is what they say. And we know Nimrod was in complete rebellion against the Most High. He built the Tower of Babel, you know, and the Most High had to knock it down. These are who they bowing themselves down to. But the church is so dumbed down, man, that these people come into the church, they sit down in the church, they're in the pulpit, and people is jumping up and down with them, yeah. And like I said, when you real ones come into the church there, and you're not affiliated with none of this stuff, these people is gonna attack you. But they already have it. They already have the mark on their head, and it's simple because they're bowing down to these beings, whether they want to believe it or not. Once you take these oaths again, you're bowing down to these beings, man. This is what the scripture said. Israel went a whoring after this beast, man. This is what it is. Oh man. So, like I always say, man, these are not the wise men. And a lot of the times you see these are the same people, you see them on a talk show host, at the podcast, they're the ones sitting down talking to you about this, that, and the third, the problems with society and what's going on. This is the root of the problem, man. But these are not the wise men. Oh man. And then when you and they don't have any oil in their lamps, and this is why they're gonna bow down to these beings, because when they start getting attacked, they don't have the strength to endure. Look at all these people out here doing all this stuff to you. They don't have oil in their lamps to endure what we going through. Oh man. A lot of people already have it, and I'm telling you right now, you sitting down here waiting on this, waiting on that. Just look around, open your eyes, man, pay attention. It's people already had it. And the reason why that last lesson, it saddened me, because it's like, damn, I thought about all the people that died, man, that was in these organizations already, or still in. And then you look at all these top celebrities, man, that's in it, and they push this Satanism hard, man. And they in for a rude awakening, man. That's why it's sad to me. I'm like, damn, man. They already have it, man. The scripture says, look, man, you're not gonna bow down to this being if you don't have the mark. And a lot of people is already in these organizations bowing down to them. That's right there is, your measuring stick, man. You're not going to bow down to them. If your names is in the Lamb's Book of Life. That's what the scripture says. Excuse me. Yeah, if your names is in the Book of Life, you're not going to bow down to them. And a lot of people are already bowing down to them in these organizations. That's your measuring stick right there. Oh, man. Short little lesson, man. I'm telling you, look no further, man. Look who's running this country. Look who's running the world. Who's in charge? Well, look no further, man. People already have it. And for them to come out of it, they're gonna lose a lot of their stuff, man. Or it means they can't elevate. And this is how the devil entraps them. Look, hey, submit yourselves onto me. And look, it's not about your talent. It's about your will to submit onto them. They don't care about your talent. They don't care who got talent. If you got talent, hey, that's a plus. That's good to go. But the ones that's willing to submit themselves and do all the stuff, to feed these entities, those are the ones that they want. And there's people, I don't care how nice they seem, I don't care how elegant they seem, they have it. And they were the ones extinguishing the people with the light, like the prophets. Yeshua HaMashiach. Oh, man. Short little lesson, man. Look no further, man. I'm telling you. And right now it's all good. But there's a time where it's going to come when there's going to be a cutoff point. It's going to be a cutoff point. And that's what the scripture is showing you in Revelations, man. But to say these people not walking around with this already, it's insane. There's people that already died with this mark on them. The Most High is not going to recognize them. That's why he's going to say, depart from me. You know, and the ones that say they don't believe, or they may not be bow down and take an oath, and they just in limbo, they're just going to follow suit with wherever they go. And that's what's happening out here. You see it. You know, because who's the one standing firm out here? Oh, man. It's already here, man. It's already here. People have it already. And it's the ones that that's highly esteemed in society. You know, and not only them, those on a lower level too. On a lower level too. They already have it, man. You know, you see the different entities that these guys bowed onto. Oshun, you know, this, that, and the third. All these different things that they you know, that they're into. They already have it. The Most High is not going to recognize none of that. It's many, like I said before, it's many angels that fell, that taught mankind different things. The mark that you have on your head is whatever you bow down to. Oh man, like I said, you don't believe in nothing. You in limbo. You just gonna fall right along with that mark, man. The Most High still not gonna know you. You know, so this is it, man. All praises to the Most High.